Good morning, Freddy. Here again, Christian. And today video gonna be answering this question about languages. So let's start it. What language have you studied? How well can you read, write, and speak each of them? Well, I have studied four languages: German, Italy, French, and English. German and Italy, I just took like two subjects of Italy and one subject of German, so I didn't learn too much, and I wasn't too interested in those languages, so I can't do anything at all in those languages. In French, I can listen well, I can speak so, and I can write also, and it's like an intermediate level that I have. In English, that is my second language. That is the language that I can speak, that I can listen. Also, I'm so excited because I can now watch movie, series, and listen to music, and I can understand at least 95 or 98%. I'm so proud of me. And I had a weakness in English is my writing skills, but I'm working on, and I can fix it. I trust in myself. Uh, the other question, damn, circle is freezing. Wait a minute. Have you ever had a friendship with someone who spoke a different language? What language do you use to communicate? How did it affect your relationship? Oh my god, this is sad, but I have never had a friendship with disability able to speak different languages. I wish I could have one because it would be useful a lot, but I never had a friend with disability. And so sad. And which language do you think is the most difficult to learn and why? Well, now I will talk about the language that I'm studying. I found French difficult. It's because I don't like it at all. But it's not like too difficult, something that I cannot do it. But for me, as I say, I found it difficult is because I don't like it. That's all. So, how do people who come from different region of your country speak differently? Well, this is based of the place or when they are living and when they are surrounded. This might differ in the accent more often. That is because people for some kind of group or some kind of side of the country develop like their own identity, and they used to change the word. So that is like the cultural that infers and that kind of situation when people living in the same countries speak with different languages. That is, as I say, they develop like their own identity in that side of the country, and they change the word. But this often happen in the accent, the way they say the word. That's it. That's my thought on this question. Do you think it's ever possible to speak a language like a native? Explain your reason. Well, unless you start at early age, that means at the age of 3 or 4, I studied both languages at the same time, though it's not possible to speak like a native. Of course, you can reach a good level like I did. You can communicate, listen, do all the thing in the language, but like Canado lados is not possible. As I say, that's depend of your age that you start study that language that you are supposed to master. Oh yeah. What kind of judgments do you make about people based on their accent or dialect? What does accent or dialect tell you about someone's education, background, or income? Well, I do not make any judgments about people's dialect or communication skills. But yes, dialect tell you the background of the people, their education, and where they came from. But dialect cannot tell you their income. I know some people who speak uh, terrible, and they are rich. They have a lot of money. So that's it. What do you find most difficult to learn in English? More difficult for me to learn English. As I say early in this video, is my writing skills, but I'm working on. That is, sometimes when I'm writing, I miss some word and I'm missing the spelling some word, some letters that I'm missing in some word, but I'm working on, and that is something that I can fix it. That is, I have that problem is because I'm not paying too much attention right now on that, uh, um, at that skills. I was focused more in my speaking skill, listening skills, but this is something that I needed, and I'm working on, and I know that I can do it, fix it, and be almost perfect in writing. So, are some languages more beautiful to listen to than others? If so, which are there any languages that you really don't like the sound of? Why? Yeah, look, this might sound ironic from me, but I like to listen French, even though I don't like it. It's beautiful. German, I don't like German. And I remember when I took that class of German with Marjorie, I didn't like the sound of German, and I had to make a video. It was awkward for me to do it. But yeah, I like to listen French. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. What do you want to improve your English for example, work, travel, or pleasure? For all of this, work, travel, and pleasure. But the main thing is like pleasure, because I always had this dream since a kid. I wanted to speak English like a native. Even though I start late at the age of 21, but I do it. And yeah, for all of this, also work, I also did because I want to succeed in life, something like that. And what, no, how is your personality different when you speak another language? For example, are you more or less outgoing? It's the same. Well, as my concern is the same. Never someone told me, "Hey, you speak, you are less extrovert. You are introvert or extrovert in English." Nobody has said that about me before. I think it's the same. As my concern is the same. Well, and but in what ways is English grammar different from the grammar of your native language? Well, grammar differs the gender. We have gender in Spanish. In English, we don't have a lot of gender in English. The conjugation of the verb vary a lot in Spanish. in English, we the verb is almost is like kind of always is the same. And the adjectives in Spanish can be after and before. And sorry for the noise of my family. That is distracting me. And so as I was saying, um, the the gender, the adjective, and so on. And what? So here, these guys, I kind of awkward. They distract me a lot here. Yeah, that's why I want to move off alone. So, at what age do you begin to study a second language? Do you think age affect a person's ability to learn a new language? Yeah, age affect a person's ability to learn a new language. But it's not impossible to learn. No matter how old you are, you can learn a second language. I started at the age of 20, 21 years old, and I did learn English like in 1 year and a half. Well, no, sorry. I was able to communicate in that period of time in 1 year and a half. So it's not impossible to learn English when you are a adult, so you can do it. What's the best way to learn a language? The best way to learn a language is you submerge yourself in the language. You don't have to move out to a different countries. The main language is your target language. You can do it now with the facility we have, the internet. You can do it in your house. You can change your phone, everything you wanna watch it from now on. I mean, when you start to learn a second language, you had to be in English. You also have to think in English. There are a lot of things that you can do it, as I did. I used to learn sound. Yeah, sounds helped me a lot to improve my English. But do you think you learn more English inside or outside the classroom? What do you do on your own to improve your English? Well, taking class in a classroom helped me a lot, of course. I can't deny. But I learn more outside. I mean, I learn more English here in my house by my own. But I must say that the teachers helped me a lot with my grammar and so kind of thing that I really appreciated. But I learned by my own. I also took English immersion program, but it wasn't like online. I just took 3 months in face-to-face classes. And then, when the COVID-19 arrived, we were all in quarantine. So that's it. Do you like to listen to music in other languages? Do you make an effort to understand the word? Yeah, I love to listen to music in English, especially. All the songs that I have in my downloaded in my cell phone are in English. I love, and I also learn it. I can sing, even though I sing really bad, but I can do it. I do it when I'm taking a shower. I used to sing, but that helped me a lot, and that is one of the best way you can apply when you are trying to learn English or another other language that you are trying to learn. How often do you read in another language? What kind of thing do you read? Why? Well, I'll be honest. I don't like to read a lot. But in the last semester, I took 2 subjects with modeling, literature, and Anglophone English literature, and I had to read a lot. Yeah, guys. Yeah, and I found love in reading. I read two book of adventure book that I really enjoy read it. Even though I'm not doing it anymore reading, but I used to read online like motivation paragraph. That is the kind of thing that I like to read. Uh, but I know that I have to keep doing it, keep reading. That is that is a way that can help me a lot in my English too. So this is the end of the video. I hope that you could understand everything I just said today. And sorry for the inconvenience in the middle of the videos. These guys, imagine, I'm not living alone. So, bye bye.